AMD Ryzen 7 9700X Zen 5 is 2% faster than Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D cache CPU in games. AMD's upcoming Ryzen 7 9700X Zen 5 CPU is said to be 2% faster on average versus the Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D cache chip in games. AMD's Ryzen 7 9700X CPU is an 8-core Zen 5 CPU that is aiming to compete with Intel's Core i5-14600K and most importantly, AMD's own Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D, which has been the best seller at various retailers since its launch. The 3D cache chip is regarded as the most efficient and best gaming CPU within its price range, but the new Zen 5 chips should be able to compete favorably against the older 3D cache parts. According to Mark Campbell of Overclock 3D, it looks like AMD's Ryzen 7 9700X Zen 5 desktop CPU might just be able to outperform the Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D in gaming benchmarks. During the AMD Tech Day, the company only compared the Ryzen 7 9700X against the much older Ryzen 7 5800 by 3D, which has had a phenomenal run on the AM4 platform. Versus the 5800 by 3D, the new Ryzen 7 9700X scores up to 30% faster performance in games and 12% on average. That's great considering the Ryzen 7 5800 by 3D ran at a TDP of 105 watts while the Ryzen 7 9700X CPU has a rated TDP of just 65 watts. So not only is the Ryzen 7 9700X going to consume way lower power, but it should also run cooler, as we reported in our deep dive of the Ryzen 9000 CPUs here. AMD also commented on the performance of the Ryzen 7 9700X versus the Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D and revealed that the new Zen 5 desktop CPU should be able to perform 2% faster on average in the same tests that were used to compare the 9700X against the 5800 by 3D. AMD did cherry pick a few games to showcase the gaming performance, so the overall gaming numbers might vary from a chip-to-chip basis. In some games that can use 3D cache efficiently, the Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D should still be the king in gaming, as the Red Team had previously confirmed, but in other titles, the Ryzen 7 9700X should be faster or very close, which is impressive coming from a non-3D cache processor. This bodes well for the AMD Ryzen 9000 by 3D Zen 5 3D cache CPUs, which are expected to launch later this year around September to October. 3D cache has been adding around 10 to 15% gains in gaming performance, so add that to the existing Ryzen 7 9700X and you are getting superb performance while retaining great efficiency. Of course, we should wait for reviews to see the exact gaming performance of the Ryzen 7 9700X, but until then, this news should get gamers excited about the potential of Zen 5 in the gaming space.